What's up, everyone? This is Saiyan back once again for some more Let's Play Final Fantasy X. In the last part, we got swept away by Sin and managed to land on this deserted island, where we meet a new friend named Waka, and he's going to show us around said island.
Hey, it's this way.
If there's one big complaint I gotta say about the HD remaster, it's what they do to Besaid's theme. The original was so much better than the new version. I'm not saying that because of nostalgia, I'm saying it because I legitimately think it sounds better than this. But I can't do anything about it since I don't have a damn PS4.
What's the big idea?
Didn't exactly need to push us all in at the same time, Waka. But there is some stuff underwater that you can search for. Well, since we're here. God, this looks beautiful. HD, it looks even better. More random fights. Another reason why Waka's one of my favorites, his weapon. It's so damn ludicrous, and yet it's kind of hilarious to think about. He actually uses a blitz ball as his main weapon. I think pretty much all the enemies in this area are piranhas, so if we see any more, I'm just going to skip over them. You don't want to see me fight the same damn things over and over again. Hey, they give us plenty of spheres, at least. Treasure, where the hell you be? I believe there's only about one or two chests down here, so it's nothing at all to worry about. Now come back to screens like this where we get another sphere level. That way I'm not losing as much time. You guys get to see more of the game. We get some antidotes. There definitely should be one more chest in here. God, the fish just never stop biting. It's one of the times where you don't want them to attack you.
Let me go.
Got a favor to ask you.
You want me on your team, right?
A major blitz tournament's coming up. All the teams in Spira will be there. It's so huge, I'm sure someone there will recognize you. Then you can go back to your old team, right? It'll be fun. What do you say, huh? Come on, come on!
Sure thing.
Dude, our team is gonna rock, eh?
I thought then that Blitzball and Sin were the only two things that Spira and Xanarkand had in common. I wasn't too far off either.
This is where I was born. I started Blitz when I was 5. I joined the Aurochs at 13, 10 years ago. 10 years, and we never won a game. Well, after last year's tournament, I quit. Time seemed right. So, after quitting, I got this new job, yeah? But every time my mind wandered, I thought about the game.
10 years without a single win will do that.
My first match last year was my big chance. But something else was on my mind. I couldn't focus.
Nice excuse.
Hey, hey!
So, you want to win the next tournament. Go out with a bang. So, what's our goal?
I don't care how we do. Long as we play our best. If we give it our all, I can walk away happy.
No. If I say, what's our goal? You say, victory! When you play in a blitzball tournament, you play to win.
Victory? You're serious?
Jesus, Waka, it's like you never even heard of the damn sports. Oh, dear God. I might have missed something back there, but I'm not gonna tear my hair out over it. It's not like in that international version of 12 where you need to have just about every damn treasure chest in order to get something. Something like that would definitely make you lose your damn mind. I believe there is something you can do on this island in order to screw up Waka. But he's not doing it. Yeah, they must have fixed that glitch. Usually he just stutters with one of his legs going kind of like a machine gun. But I guess they fixed it.
Ah, the one from the sea.
Be on guard. There are fiends on the road today.
After surviving your run-in with Sin, 'twould be a shame if something happened now.
Who are they?
Luzu and Gata, Crusaders.
Huh? Crews of what?
What, you forgot that too? Hey, sorry. Don't worry about it. I'll help you out.
Cool. In return, come tournament time, I'll make sure we take the cup.
Cool. About the Crusaders, you can ask them yourself. They got a lodge in a village.
Yes, I'm sure what they're doing is quite riveting. Somehow I doubt it.
Besaid Village.
They got any food there?
We'll get you something over there later. Take a look around first. Let's see. The Crusaders' Lodge is over yonder. Luzu and Gata are usually there. All right. Over here.
Huh? What's up?
You do remember the prayer, right?
Of course I'd never prayed before in my life. Not that he would know that.
You must have forgot or something. Here, I'll show you. Go ahead, you try. Not bad. Okay, now, go present yourself to the temple summoner.
Any blitzball player would know that prayer. It was the blitzball sign for victory.
As for that decision just now, it really doesn't matter which one you pick, it still continues on. There's just a tiny change in the dialogue. Get ourselves a Phoenix down. I'm just gonna ransack the place first. Do. Hope these weren't yours, buddy, because now they're all mine. Well, whoever owns all that stuff, well, they're gonna have to buy it from me now. Because I am a cheap bastard. I don't believe there's anything out this way. Nope. There will be something over there in the later on, though. Nothing over here. Oh, I'll go talk with the Crusaders, see what they're all about. Hey guys, what's cracking?
Hey, you! You were attacked by Sin, right? Recently, was it?
I think so.
So, Sin can't be far, right? You're not hiding anything, are you?
Why would I?
If Sin's nearby, it'll attack the island for sure. But it hasn't. I wonder why.
I'm sorry. I really don't know anything. To tell the truth, I don't even know what the Crusaders are.
You're kidding, right?
Sin, the toxin. Gotta tell him who we are.
Yes, sir! The Crusaders are sworn to battle Sin. We have chapters throughout Spira, accepting all who wish to join our struggle. The hero Mihen formed the Crusaders 800 years ago as the Crimson Blades. Later, our ranks grew and we called ourselves the Crusaders. We've been fighting Sin ever since.
What? You've been fighting 800 years and you still haven't beat it?
Well, we've steered Sin away from towns many times. And that's all we can do. Nobody's ever been able to defeat it. Our mission as Crusaders is to protect the temples, towns, villages, and people of Spira.
So, then whose job is it to defeat Sin?
Is Sin's toxin really this bad, sir?
It does seem rather bad. We could just tell you, but I think it better for you to try and remember. Go pray at the temple. Perhaps Yevon will help you regain your memory.
If once you guys figure out how big Sin really is, you can kind of say that humans are essentially ants to it. At least when comparing the size, anyway. God, these loading screens take forever! But hey, it's something you gotta deal with when you have something this huge, like a Final Fantasy game. Not to mention there's technically 2 games on the disc. I don't know when I'm going to be doing X2. I've never even played it yet, despite the fact that I've owned it for at least a year.
Go present yourself to the temple summoner before we eat, yeah?
Okay, Dad. The sooner we can go pray at the temple, the sooner we can eat again. God knows how much time has passed since he's got washed away from the owl bed, so... really, it's been maybe a week. Who knows?
It was then, standing in that place. I began to realize how different this world was from my own.
And that chanting never stops in this area, I'm just warning you.
Ten years have passed since Lord Braska became High Summoner. And finally, we receive a statue for our temple.
Oh, what's a High Summoner? I got too close to Sin's, toxin. It was funny hearing myself make the same excuse over and over. Funny, and a little sad.
The summoners are practitioners of a sacred art, sworn to protect the people of Yevon. Only a chosen few become summoners, who call forth entities of great power, the Aeons. The Aeons hear our prayers and come down to us. They are the blessing of Yevon.
So what he meant was that we should respect some kind of great men, or something like that, I figured.
I think it's a bit more complicated than that, Titus. But he'll get the gist of it later on. Like how I went all the way over to the left, and yet I pretty much teleported all the way to the right. That makes sense. Yeah, of course there's nothing in here. It's kind of mean to think that you just come in there to ransack the place. And as for the lettering, when it shows that it's loading, that's not a different alphabet, it's just a different stylization of the English alphabet. Weird to do, but hey. Square can do whatever the hell it wants with its franchise. But more importantly, it's a time for food. Not too many huts in this place, but I guess that's a good thing.
Sorry, man. No time for lunch yet. Take a nap. You look pushed.
You could at least go see how they are doing.
We can't interfere. It's a rule.
But it's been nearly. But it's been nearly.
It's been nearly a day already.
Perhaps you could go look for us.
People are searching for him now.
Thank you.
Who cares whether he comes back or not?
But he might die.
Fine, let him.
Do you hate him so? But if he dies, you'll never be able to tell him how much you hate him.
Waka?
At least he turned the damn burner off before he sets fire to this whole damn island. That could end very badly. Like this village isn't small enough as it is. It's time to go search him out, and then go bitch to him about the lack of food. Where you at, Waka?
Is something wrong?
The summoner hasn't returned from the trial.
Eh?
Well, apprentice summoner, really.
Huh?
There's a room in there called the Cloister of Trials. Beyond is where the apprentice summoner prays. If the prayer is heard, the apprentice becomes a fully fledged summoner. Remember?
So someone is in there somewhere and they haven't come back out. Right, I got it.
A day's already gone by.
Is it particularly dangerous in there?
Sometimes, yes.
Why don't you go in and help?
There's already guardians in there. Besides, it's forbidden.
Hey, but what if something happens? What if the summoner dies?
Our precepts must be obeyed.
Like I care. Maybe This wasn't such a good idea after all.
You don't say, genius. Anyway, allow me to explain the Cloister of Trials. Basically, there are a bunch of rooms, and you got to figure out how to get to the end. It's kind of like a maze, actually. And you have these things called spheres, and you put them into sphere holes, then they open up passageways, but different spheres do different things. That wall. Like so. The spheres open the way to the Chamber of the Faith. Destruction spheres give you hidden treasures. And besides, spheres can kind of open up doors. Basically. Less spheres are the most important, though. If you want to get to the end. You can only carry one sphere at a time. Even though you have 2 hands. That makes sense. And of course, I'll be getting all the hidden treasure and all the Cloister of Trials. Trust me, there's a lot of them. Got the Glyph Sphere again, because you can keep on using it. Pop it in here. Gets rid of it. That opens up the next sphere for us to use, the Destruction Sphere. Okay. Let's go over here. I can't do anything with it yet. Let's just pop it down here. I can analyze that, but I guess I can't. Gotta look at this first. Just trying to get through it as fast as possible. Opens that door, then we grab this Beside Sphere. Just rid of all those. It's kind of stupid that you can only hold up onto one at a time. Put you right there for now. Now let's go grab that Destruction Sphere. Take it from the pedestal, and then go put it where the Beside Sphere resided. And voila! Now instead of a wall being there, there will instead be a hidden room with some treasure inside. Before we do that, let's go take that Beside Sphere. Saying sphere all the time is going to get very annoying. And pop it inside. Like I said, with the Glyph Spheres and Beside Spheres, they're kind of the same thing, so it really doesn't matter. I am not pushing you. Can't exactly screw that up. All you need to do is just go in one straight line. Luckily, they don't lock you out from getting the treasure. The Rod of Wisdom. Yes, we know. Thank you. And this is always something that I like to do whenever I try to finish the trial. I like to take a sphere with me before I leave. If it's possible. Later on, it's not going to be possible. But let's just put this pedestal down in its correct place.
Hey! What's gotten into you? Hey, it's okay. Only summoners, apprentice summoners, and their guardians can enter here. It's a tradition, very important.
So what about you?
Me? I'm a guardian.
A guardian? Whoa! Ah!
Summoners go on a pilgrimage to pray at every temple in Spira. Guardians protect them. The Guardian's in there now. One of them's got a sure fuse, and who knows what the other's thinking. Well, now that we come this far, might as well go all the way.
What are you doing here? Didn't think we'd be able to handle it.
No, It's just... See, I told you she gets mad easy.
Is the summoner all right?
Who are you?
I've done it. I have become a summoner.
Man, was I surprised. And here I was thinking summoners were all old geezers.